Alright, hey guys, so I don't know how well you can tell, but this little shiny guy right here in my tire is a nail which has been giving me a slow leak. So I thought this would be a good opportunity to show you guys the tire patch kit that I use. This is a random kit that I got off of Amazon by a company called BETOOLL, looks like. I'll show you real quick what comes in this kit. You can see here we have some cutters, which I actually added. These do not come with the kit. And then I also keep my Colby emergency tire valves in here, which we'll be talking about in a different video. These are kind of a cool little deal. All right, so our kit comes with our tire patch insertion tool. We have this little rasp, which we use to kind of wallow and clean out the hole. There's some lubricant, which we use to put on the end of our patch insertion tool. And then we have a whole bunch of these little rubbery tar patch things. Also, we have some extra valve stems, a valve stem tool, and then a razor blade, which I actually added to cut off the extra end of the patch. So, real quick, first thing I'm going to do is get everything ready. I'm going to try to do this all in one take just so I can show you how easy it is. Okay, get one of these guys out. Any old one will do. You can see they're very, very sticky. They're like a, I don't know exactly what they're made out of, but they're like a tar-like material. So what you're going to do is take your tool, and then it's kind of a pain in the butt, but this actually gets threaded through there, and this is probably one of the harder parts of this. All right, just kind of have to squeeze it through. This is where some pliers might come in handy. All right, so once I get this in here, I'm gonna get about halfway down. See that? Make sure everything is good. And then got my rasp ready. You can see it sort of has some ridges on there to help clean out that hole and help open it up. Then I'm going to take my cutters to get down there and pull the nail out. All right. Yeah, this will be the hardest part. All right. Oh, you can hear it leaking. I also want to add that before I did this, I made sure my tire was at a nice high pressure so that way it would be as rigid as possible when I go to reinsert my tools. Oh man, thing's really in there. Maybe I'll hit this part. Well, I wonder what this thing is. What do you guys think? Is it going to be like part of a roofing nail, end of a screw? What do you think? Well, gosh darn it. You know, maybe I'll edit this part. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, yep, look at that. It's a screw. Son of a gun. All right. So, I want to mention that you should definitely wear a very heavy type glove when you're doing this, because worst case scenario, even though these are really strong tools, you don't want it to break or, you know, snap in the middle and then your hand goes forced onto some sharp edge. That would just not be good at all. So we have our hole right there, so we're gonna let's get that in there. All right. And just kind of twist it back and forth. All right, yeah. All right, looks like we got it opened up pretty well. Yeah, there we go. Okay, and I'm just gonna leave that there while I get this guy nice and lubed up. No, so nothing crazy. I'm just gonna use some of that on the end just to get things nice and slippery. Okay, well, I pretty much have that ready. Take our rasp, You can see where that's at. I'm pretty satisfied with that. We pull this guy out. Now we got a good leak going. We're going to take our tool, whoop, and then work it down in there. Oh, it takes quite a bit of force. Oh, I haven't done this in a long time. Oh, there we go. All right. And then you can see, I don't know how well you can see, but we got our little ends sticking out. So what we're going to do is very quickly pull back out. All right, and that will leave our ends right there sticking out. And then where did I put that razor blade? Where did I put my razor blade? Oh, there it is. Okay, and then we're gonna try to do our best to fleshly clean this off as best as possible. All right, without cutting myself. All right, and there we have it. Perfect. Yeah, not too shabby. Just gonna try to clean that up a little bit as I drive down the road. It'll also help flatten that out some. All right, not too bad. What do you think, guys? And before anybody says it, yeah, I know the tread on my tires are low. I actually have a new set on order. I'm going to go pick them up and have them installed tomorrow. If you follow me on Instagram, which is Kramer_Junction, which you could go check out right now, you'll already know what I have coming. So yeah, not too shabby. Anyways, hope you guys found this useful. I said, you know, I got this kit off of Amazon for $15, maybe $16, $17. There's nothing special about it. My big thing with these kind of kits is you just want to make sure that you get tools that have the solid metal handles, and you want to try to get these as strong and thick as possible so that way they can't break on you and, you know, and cause some type of injury. I know ARB makes a really nice kit that comes in a hard plastic case, which I think is like $45 or something. But yeah, for as often as I use this and what it is, I don't need to spend $45 on a kit like this. So yeah, all right guys, well, like I said, make sure you go check me out on Instagram at Kramer_Junction, and you can find on there what tires I'll be putting on the Jeep tomorrow. And as always, you know, I hope you found this video useful. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit the notification bell, and as always, feel free to subscribe. All right, well, you guys take it easy.